Hi, I'm Rayni Collins of Emotive Counseling. For those of you that do not know me, I'm an online sleep therapist and dance movement therapist helping adults in North Carolina and South Carolina sleep better, work harder, play harder, and just feel better overall in their life. If you are seeking any type of mental health care, reach out to me and see if we're a good match. If not, I'll connect you to someone that would be a great resource and would be able to help you reach any health goals that you have. One source that I love to connect people with is New South Family Medicine. I actually had the pleasure of teaching a class for their wellness program last night. And what I talked about was the mental and physical connection. We talked about stress and anxiety, the difference of the two. Also talked about how mindfulness and meditation can be extremely helpful for people. And it also was a great way to experience the mind and body connection and how our beliefs, how our mindset, the way that we think can influence the way that we feel as well as how we feel can then affect our mindset and our mood. So it's all interchangeable. But one thing that we did was a few mindfulness experientials, and one that got a really great reaction and response from the group that I thought I would share today on this video was just a very simple, basic one. So I want to share that with you. So, if you are ready, depending on where you're at in your day, whether you're still, if you're at home, whether you're at work, if you hopefully have just a few minutes to join me in doing this. But first of all, make sure that you're sitting in a nice, comfortable posture. If you can, take your feet and really plant them into the floor, into the ground, wiggle your toes. Um, Make sure that your knees are stacked over your ankles, your chest over your hips, shoulders over chest, and your head over your shoulders. And you can have your hands relaxed on your lap or on a table, wherever feels most comfortable for you. Just making sure you're not holding any tension and letting go of it at this time. Taking a few deep breaths in through the nose and slowly out through the mouth. Now, I want you to think back on the beginning of the day. You just woke up. Remember what you were thinking, what you were feeling as you slowly but surely got ready for the day. As you're getting ready through the day, you're starting to get into your day. Think again about what you were doing, what you were feeling, what you were thinking. And maybe you're coming up to the midpoint of the day around lunchtime. What are you doing? What are you thinking? What are you feeling? And then you're continuing to go through the course, rewinding your day and then bringing it forward. What were you doing in the early afternoon to late afternoon? And depending on the point of the day that you're at, bring yourself to that point and ask yourself, what are you thinking? What are you feeling? Now start to tap into your senses. Take notice of what you're hearing. Maybe you're just listening to my voice. Maybe you hear some other external noises going on around you. Try to notice how far away they are or how close they are. Maybe take your best guess as to what it is. Just taking notice without any judgment of what it is that you're hearing. And if you notice any thoughts coming in, also not having any judgment, just redirecting your focus back to what you're hearing. Now you're going to pay attention to what you smell. And if you can, really just focus on the details of what it is that you smell. If it's something close or far away, something pleasant or unpleasant. Just taking in those details. Now taking note of what you taste. Maybe it's the last thing that you drank. Maybe the last thing that you ate. Maybe you're just simply tasting the air. Just really getting into the details of what your sense of taste is experiencing in this moment. Then shifting to your sense of touch. What are you touching and what is touching you? Taking note of temperature, texture, weight, really taking notice of where the points of your body are touching something or you are touching. Again, no judgment, just observing what is happening in the moment with your sense of touch. Now, tapping into your sense of sight. Now, you may have had your eyes closed during this whole time, or maybe you're watching me the whole time. If not, either way, want you to bring your attention to what you see. Take a look around the room, or if you're outside, whatever space that you're in, just taking a look around, taking note of what you see, seeing things at a distance or close up, noticing color, different shades of light, just noticing it. And then bringing yourself back to, I guess, making eye contact me on video. Either way, bringing your attention back to me. And then checking back in with yourself as you're listening to me still. What did you think of that experience? What did you feel during that experience? Do you notice a difference from what you felt before and now after? So, just to take notice of that. So, that is just one of the most simple and basic practices that you can do in mindfulness. And that was about 5 minutes. So, just imagine if you took 2 to 5 minutes throughout your day, even if it's just one or two times throughout your day, to just take a moment to check in with yourself. Do a little bit of a recap, rewind of your day to bring you back to the present moment. It's a very simple practice, but it can oftentimes have a big impact. And those are the things I like to do and teach people so that they can feel better and do better and be better in their lives. So I hope that you found this helpful. If you did, please share with me what you did find helpful. Share it with others if you think that others would benefit from this video as well. Also, take a moment to look into New South Family Medicine. A special shout out to Dr. Jessica and Kelsey there. Everyone on staff there is so personable, caring, knowledgeable. It is just a really nice family environment. And they are also, just like me, wanting to help people to feel better, do better, and be better in their lives. So, again, I hope that you found this video helpful. Reach out to me if you need me.